Ugh.
These fall allergies are killing me!
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. You all seem to enjoy it when I reacted to my Facebook photos. So in keeping with my Halloween videos, I decided to react to my past Halloween costumes. Now I've been doing Halloween costumes for a long time. Since I was a kid even. I know, shocker, right? I've been everything from Minnie Mouse to Britney Spears to even the Five of Hearts. So this was the first real adult Halloween costume that I had, and there's nothing really much to say about it except for the fact that I hate how skinny I was in this picture and wish I still was. But I guess that makes two skinny bitch photos that I have. In case you guys didn't watch my last video. Now the common theme you'll see with some of my costumes is that I tend to do repeat costumes because homegirl is broke as fuck. And the really sad thing was that when I repeated this costume, I had gained some weight. So it was hella short on me and I had to wear shorts. It's like, what is life? Just taxes, weight gain, bills, then you die. Sounds great. Glad I was born. The devil costume. My most original costume ever, not? So I really liked this costume though. I thought it was super cute because it was sparkly and I love sparkles. But the really sad thing about this costume is because it's a Halloween costume and it's so cheap and it costs like 40 bucks though. I mean, what's up with that? The sad thing about it is that it broke, along with my pitchfork. I managed to get it repaired and was able to revive it for, shocker, a second wear. So here's the second time I wore it. And as you might recognize this costume, fun fact, if you watch my videos, and if you don't, shame on you, I'm gonna give you a second to hit that subscribe button. Not there, that's just the little thing reminded you to subscribe. So the fun thing about this costume is that I actually wore it in a video of mine where I was a devil and an angel, but I didn't have an angel costume, so I had to get creative. This was the year that I was a referee, and this was probably one of my worst Halloweens to date. And I will tell you the story about that. So this was the year, it was October obviously, and the leaves were still on the tree, and we had, yes, the one tree we still have in Connecticut. The leaves are still on the trees, and we had a freak snowstorm, and it weighed down the tree branches so much that a lot of trees fell over, and we lost electricity for like a week. At least for me. I lost it for a week. So this Halloween was bad for many reasons. One being that we lost power for a week and I had to live like it was prairie time. Get up, clear branches in the morning, and then quickly eat food before the sun went down, and then do like board games and stuff by firelight, and then go to bed by like 8 o'clock at night. So that really sucked. And the second fun thing that happened was, remember when I said the tree branches were getting weighed down by all the snow? Well, guess what? I'm not even kidding you. I swear this is the truth. As I was driving to the Halloween party, actually that's already a lie right there. As I was driving to CVS to pick up makeup to get ready for the Halloween party, which, fun fact, I had to get ready in the dark because we had already lost power by then. But that's irrelevant. So as I was driving to the store, it was snowing, and I kid you not, a tree branch like easily like this big, bigger actually, it was like the width of my car, fell down onto my windshield, scared the absolute shit out of me. Miraculously didn't crack it, but I was like, oh god, and I had a bunch of snow with it, so I had to slam on my brakes. I get out of the car, I'm trying to lug this really heavy branch off my car, and my heart's pounding, and that's probably the only reason why I was able to get the branch off of my car, because I had all this adrenaline coursing through me. So that was the second thing that sucked about this night. So the person that was throwing the Halloween party literally lived right across the street from the hospital, so they thankfully still had their power. So I finished getting ready over there. Because I was getting ready there, I had brought my makeup bag with me, and I had just purchased this cute sparkly eyeshadow, which I told you I love sparkly things. And I don't know what happened to it. Somebody stole my makeup bag. So that really, really sucked, and I wanted to punch somebody. I never did find it, and my makeup bag was really cute too. And then the fourth thing that happened was, my doctor's appointment got canceled that I needed to go to, whatever. And then on the way to my doctor's appointment, like, why wouldn't it be canceled? There's no power. There's been no power. But anyways, and on my way to the doctor's appointment, my car battery died. So I pulled over and tried to get someone to jump start my car, but I couldn't. And so I called AAA, and they didn't come. And finally my friend came, jump started my car. And then somehow, like a few days later, my car just, the brake line completely broke. So I'm trying to go to a mechanic. I'm trying to go to a mechanic, and I had no brakes. And so the roads were icy, and like, I guess the brakes kind of worked. I just had to press like really far down on it. I just had to press like all the way down on them, and it still took like an additional like a few seconds to stop. So that was really dangerous. So I lost my car, I lost my makeup bag, I had no power. That Halloween really sucked. So anyways, tangent over. I don't know how reacting to my Halloween costumes turned into like a 10-minute video about why that Halloween was the worst, but it was. Alright, this was the year that I was Barbie. And this was another crappy Halloween year, although not as bad as the previous one. So pretty much because I was Barbie, the people that were throwing a Halloween party thought it would be a funny prank if they told everybody that the Halloween party had a stripper and I was the stripper. And I don't know if this is related to what happened for the rest of the night, or it was because I was just good looking. Just kidding. But some guy was like literally stalking my whole life that night, like staring me down, just making me feel really uncomfortable. Finally, am I red, like, and blotchy? Yeah, I'm like red and blotchy because this is how upset I am. Finally, he comes over and talks to me, whatever, and I'm eating a cupcake, and he immediately tries to take my cupcake, which just pisses me off because you don't touch homegirl's food, okay? Especially her cupcakes. She don't like that. So that was strike one. Strike two, I was wearing a blonde wig, and he tried to take it off. He's like, I want to see what color your hair is. Which, whatever, isn't a huge deal, but still, it's like, can you not touch me? Like, you already tried to take my cupcake. So, I don't know, he was just really creepy, and if I had the footage, like, I'll try to insert it from when I was talking about that night.
The thing that really worked me up about this guy that I saw at the party was he would not leave me alone, okay? He spent all night staring at me. No, okay, I take that back. He spent half the night staring at me from across the room, making me feel really uncomfortable with every single thing I was doing. But then, like, he slowly started making his way over to my group and, like, awkwardly standing there and, like, oh, let me get some peanuts or whatever.
Oh, side note, like, everybody thought I was Paris Hilton. So clearly I looked nothing like Barbie. I mean, obviously. So this is the year that I was an 80s girl. There's nothing really much to say about this costume. Like, I liked it. I put a lot of effort into getting this costume together. So I don't always buy pre-packaged costumes from the store because sometimes it's just fun creating your own. And like I said, girl's broke, so she's gotta get creative here. So this year I was an 80s girl. I really liked that costume. I thought it was fun. And fun fact, I kept the crop top from that year and actually wore it in this video, if you recognize. So yeah, this was also the Halloween that my friend was mad at me. So I'm actually noticing a lot of trends here. I really seem to have bad Halloweens. Yeah, and yeah, the trend continues. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, minute to your. So this year I was Harley Quinn, and what's funny about this costume is that I was such a cliche. I decided to be the most popular costume of the year, like, oh my god, Harley Quinn! And yeah, I will totally admit I was one of those girls that never even saw the movie, so shame on me. Now, at least I got my money's worth out of this costume because I wore it 3 times. I wore it this year for Halloween, and then I wore it in 2 of my Halloween videos, so guess I got my money's worth. Now, for why this Halloween sucked, I threw my own Halloween party that year, so that was pretty good, but now a couple days before, I had viciously almost stabbed my eye out because I'm terribly uncoordinated, and I just went to brush hair out of my face. And instead I stabbed myself in the eye in a really bad scratch. And my eye was in pain for days. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what that sparkly thing is over there because sparkles catch my eye. So my eye was in pain for days, and for months afterward, I had to put in cream in my eye before I went to bed, or else it would like rip open my eye. And I do have to say, like, it's been 2 or 3 years now since I did that, and I still have slight problems with this eye. So that was fun times. And oh yeah, somehow I reopened the wound a month after my initial injury, so I had to go through the excruciating pain all over again. And if you've ever injured your eye, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you can't do anything. You can't sleep because it hurts to close your eyes. It hurts to open your eyes. It hurts to be around lights. So it's literally, I would just sit there in the dark, just hating life. Like, that's literally what I did, just sit in the dark doing absolutely nothing. That's how miserable it was. Alright, and the final year is the year I was a cat. I got creative again. I tried to make my makeup look great, but I'm not skilled in that department, so the cat I tried to do just looked like an Egyptian eye or something. The goal was to be super simple in my costume, and then I kept buying more and more things. Like, I was literally just gonna wear a black outfit with cat ears, and then somehow it turned into like cat claws, a cat collar, like this thing on my arm, like extensions, and a cat tail. And the funny thing about this costume is I literally got like 3 pairs of cat ears because I couldn't decide which one I liked best. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. I guess I wasn't so much reacting to my Halloween costumes as just a really long Halloween story time. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and happy Halloween. See you in my next Halloween vlog.